Our next inductee into the Hall of Fame has influenced millions of skiers in his role as a ski area leader around the country. Most of us here in this room know him from his many years at Steamboat, his friendly face, and innovative leadership. Let's take a look now at the career of Hans Geier.
The ski industry in America was created by a combination of entrepreneurs and skiing enthusiasts, willing to not only back a viable recreation idea, but also willing to share their passion with millions each year from around the globe. Hans Geier is most certainly one of those individuals. The 79-year-old Geier has been a lifetime contributor to the industry as a ski school instructor and director, a developer and manager of ski areas, and as an executive of the largest manufacturer-installer of ski lifts in the world. Born in Austria, Geier immigrated to Canada in the winter of '60-61 to become a ski instructor. After 2 years of teaching at Grey Rocks in Quebec, he spent a summer season in Chile. When he returned a year later to the Laurentian Mountains, he was asked if he would like to become the ski area's assistant ski school director. Hans transferred his talents across the border, becoming the ski school director at Pennsylvania Ski Roundtop in 1964. Before the season was out, he was named general manager. After establishing a financially sound organization at Ski Roundtop, Geier agreed to take on the general manager role at Heavenly Valley. Geier's growing reputation as a capable, forward-thinking GM meant the phone was always ringing, and the following year he was headhunted again and began the general manager role at Ski Liberty, where he was involved in doubling the ski acreage, snowmaking, and lift capacity. His talents were constantly in demand. 2 years later, he was hired as president and CEO of Steamboat, arriving in the resort on the heels of the discouraging winter of 1980-81. Geier pushed through a new snowmaking system, which the following season allowed the resort to open at Thanksgiving for the very first time. He then helped initiate the direct airline flight program, the runway expansion project undertaken with Routt County, making the resort far more accessible to vacationers. His next idea would be the Kids Ski Free program. "We were the first in the nation," said Geier, and that first year, we saw a 76,000 increase in ski days. That was about 12 to 14% at that time. And he built the world's first 8-passenger gondola, when some said it wasn't practical. I asked, why not build an 8-passenger gondola, Geier recalls. Some of the lift manufacturers didn't want to do it, but Doppelmayr said it could be done. The new gondola wasn't just bigger, it was faster too, increasing the uphill capacity of 900 skiers per hour to 2,800 skiers per hour. In 1991, the phone rang again, and Hans headed east once more to be named president of the Stratton Corporation in Vermont. 3 years later, he was recruited by Doppelmayr USA to be president of its North American operations. His extensive background in language and lift engineering aided the successful growth of the North American market for the company. He retired to Steamboat in 1998 and remains extremely active. Last summer, he biked 1,100 miles and hiked 100 miles in 9 days in Glacier National Park. Needless to say, the U.S. ski and snowboard industry would not be what it is today without the dedication, commitment, and passion that Hans Geier brought to the sport. And so tonight, for his lifetime achievements on snow, we now welcome Hans Geier into the U.S. Ski and Snowboarding Hall of Fame and present him with our sport's highest award, the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame Medal of Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, a man who never looks at the steep of the uphill, but the possibilities, Hans Geier. His escort, Hall of Fame board member from Stowe, Vermont, Sean Owens. Are you ready, Hans? Hans Geier, having been elected by the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Association and representation of the 15 million skiers and snowboarders in America, we hereby bestow upon you this Medal of Honor in Vail, Colorado, and confer upon you from this day forward, April 13th, 2013, induction into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame in Ishpeming, Michigan, where your accomplishments, sir, will forever be remembered.
Oh, well, I am nervous like a cat on a hot tin roof. I don't think I've ever been that nervous. I do ski, but nothing like the people in front of me. I don't go through the air anymore, and I try to stay onto the ground. But anyway, wow, where else could an Austrian, a proud citizen of the United States for 43 years, end up here tonight to receive this great honor to be elected to the United States Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame. Only in America. My peers thought, yes, it's true, only in America. My peers thought that I would be worthy for this honor is almost beyond my imagination. I would like to thank the board of directors and the selection committee for conferring, of the Hall of Fame, for conferring this high honor to me. And before I thank the next person, Irv Naylor could not be here because of his conditions, and since he is trying to keep his health. However, I would like to introduce Chet Naylor, his grandson, which is trying to learn the trade of the ski area management. Anyway, the special thanks goes to my sponsor and Irv Naylor, a friend for over 49 years. For those who do not know Irv, he is the owner of 3 ski areas in Pennsylvania. The oldest being Ski Round Top just completed its 49th year of successful operation. An achievement few ski area owners and the original creator can claim. Irv hired me in 1964 as his ski school director and then made me the manager the following year. We had a pact. I would teach him to ski, and he would teach me how to read a financial statement. I believe we both succeeded. And so Irv is responsible for launching my career in this wonderful ski industry. I had the privilege of working with Irv for 14 years in a variety of his ski enterprises, and at no time we exchanged a cross word. Of course, when I informed Irv that my intention of leaving his Ski Liberty Resort to take on the presidency of the Steamboat Ski Resort, he said, it is just a lateral move. As you all know, the ski industry has changed tremendously in the last 60 or 70 years. In 1949, when I was 16 years old, I was the proud owner of one pair of U.S. Army issue white wooden skis. No steel edges, no lacquered base. I had a cabinet maker remedy these that situation rapidly. You all know what happened to wood skis. Now we're skiing on shaped skis. What a delight. From leather boots to plastic, from bear trap bindings to release binding, all for the better. The introduction of snowboards to the industry was a great boost. At Steamboat, we decided to replace our 6-passenger bi-cable gondola, which had an actual capacity of 900 people an hour. Because of the detachable technology, I asked myself, why not an 8-passenger cabin and 2,800 people an hour capacity? And a year later, and in 1985, I took this idea to Europe, and a year later, we ended up exactly what we wanted and needed. It was the first in the world. European ski area operators came to Steamboat to view this installation. Grooming machines arrived in the 50s. Snowmaking almost happened by accidents in the later part of the 50s, when a Massachusetts irrigation company was testing a rotating sprinkler head to coat the fruit trees so that the blossoms would not succumb to the frost. The next day, they discovered they made snow. I would like to acknowledge Ski Heritage magazine reminding us of this remarkable history of our industry, and for telling the stories not only of the giants of ski racing, but also those in the forefront of all these developments. I love to ski. I could tell you hair racing stories of my youth, carrying my skis up the mountain, overlooking my home in Dornbirn. The hair racing part, of course, was when I had to ski down. I am truly blessed because I have made a living working in the ski industry that I love. It has given me great pride and satisfaction to please the skiing guests by improving their skiing experience. And I hope that through my work, I have been helpful to the industry in some small way. In 1963, when I was the assistant ski school director to the legendary Réal Charette of Grey Rocks in Quebec, I have never forgotten what he told me. Hans, he said, it's not difficult to run a ski school, or for that matter, a ski area. Just ask yourself this one question. How would you like to be treated as a customer? And then put the answer to work. And I hope I did. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this great honor. Thank you.